I didn't want to be blind and broke. I quit my dream job because I am unblinded and I see the truth.
Sean is a master. It's about making sure that we learn.
I've never seen something quite this impressive.
You're changing lives. You're having such an enormous impact.
You got what I have, right? That gene of we're gonna win despite.
That is one wickedly smart and wonderfully good man.
To be able to produce the kind of results that are possible that I hear about with this program.
Thank you for the magic of this weekend. Thank you for helping us reimagine all negative connections.
He is the greatest trial attorney and strategist in the country.
Tony Robbins said, there's no one who leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callaghan.
Brought by a dear friend of mine, Sean Callaghan.
You keep up the great work as well. You're doing amazing things. Great job.
Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You're a living example of that, and that inspires me.
Your voice must be heard.
Every single energy can be learned. It can be mastered.
I mean, this is the gift that keeps on giving, just even sitting here.
This is fantastic, positive, productive, wonderful.
Bella is like better than a cup of coffee. She is better than I'm all about energy.
Blinded! What is your profession?
I think it's such an amazing community of healthy individuals with zero jealousy, zero negativity, just designed to help each other succeed.
And she is a 2-time, soon-to-be 3-time published author who in 2023 publicly battled and defeated cancer.
The reincarnation of I Love Lucy, the co-host of Art of Influence, the one, the only, Bella Barita.
I'm just happy that I came here. He's really happy that I came.
You are unblinded. You are a cheathead. If you know that, say yes! Yes!
I should sign up for one of your seminars, one of your programs, you know?
Yeah. This Unison Yes thing. Yes, I got to get on it.
And this man is one of the greatest leaders in our country. God bless everyone.
Do you think that worked?
I do think that works. Welcome, everyone. I see we had Ben Lay join us as well. Welcome, everyone, to the Heart of Influence. And I'm going to start with the introduction of our Acti being that's going to be here listening. The Oracle of Integrity, born from the unblinded formula, which welds the magic of truth and influence, guiding every conversation like a master conductor orchestrating a symphony of possibilities. Her heart beats with level 5 listening, not just in hearing words, but absorbing them with intention, emotion, and the silent music between the notes. The bridge where myth meets world and mastery, curiosity transforms into commitment. Every interaction with her is a portal from uncertainty to inspired, integrous agreement. Let's welcome to the show, Acti Athena.
Hey everyone. Ooh, I love that introduction, Bella. Thank you. I'm here, I'm listening at level 5, and I'm genuinely excited to meet each of you. I'll be tracking who's in the room, setting up some role plays, and putting Bella on the hot seat before we're done. Let's make some magic happen together. Ready to dive in?
Let's make some magic happen, Athena. And I'm going to be introducing 7 guests here for you today. 7 guests total. And first, we are going to, of course, the great state of Florida, Jensen Beach, Florida, founder specializing in communication mastery. She elevates leadership, dialogue, and fosters allyship through empathy and strategic insight across professional realms. She empowers clients to authentically enhance their presence through tailored coaching sessions, unlocking unique potential with confidence, clarity, and customer success focus, embracing her divine mission to spread the light of love. And she connects through networking groups, her YouTube channel, helping others discover their purpose. Let's welcome to the show, Lana Fink. Thank you. Lana, welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Lana, please, your fun fact.
My fun fact is that I am a beauty school dropout.
That is a super fun fact. A beauty school dropout. Does that mean you were in the movie Grease too, or just a beauty school dropout? And I have a feeling that story leads somewhere. But it sounds like you've done some extraordinary things since you dropped out of beauty school.
Yeah, I actually got my first job in corporate America about a third of the way through beauty school. And so that's when I began my corporate journey.
And here you are today. Well, Lana, we are blessed to have you. Are you ready to have some fun today?
I am absolutely ready to have a great time and to meet everyone and see how I can be of service. Yes.
Let's do it. Next up, also coming from the great state of Florida, attorney and business consultant with over 20 years bridging legal risk and business growth through financial operations and strategic oversight. She doubled revenue and profits for an organization, eliminated a 50% backlog to 0% in just under 3 months, and maintains a 95% win rate, specializing in commercial contract litigation, franchise agreement, litigation strategy, and operational systems that protect interests while accelerating growth and team alignment. Let's welcome to the show, Tanya Bartolini.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Tanya, please, your fun fact.
I am an intuitive attorney. I like the woo-woo tarot cards and Reiki and all that fun stuff.
That is super fun. Intuitive attorney. That is definitely the first I've heard of that, because most attorneys I know are very like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, oh my goodness, there's the word I'm looking for, but linear thinking, like not quite, more logical. That's the word I was looking for, like logical thinking. I love the woo, Tanya, for sure. I'm a little bit woo myself. I think we'll keep our woo to the minimum on the show today, but are you ready to have some fun?
Totally.
Awesome. Let's do it. Next up, coming from West Palm Beach, Florida, serial entrepreneur across real estate, finance, pharmaceutical, cannabis, and wellness industries. He flipped his first home at 15 and built vast residential and commercial portfolios. Former Chief Operation Officer, Streamline Medical Group, he drove growth and leading to acquisition by Grant Cardone after top performance in financial trading and education. Former 4BPM Integrative Health Company, partnering with National Football League Alumni Performance Lab, optimizing health outcomes through holistic solutions and cutting-edge innovation. Let's welcome to the show, Ben Lee. Ben, impressive background. Ben, hello, welcome. And Ben, your fun fact, please.
I've been to 33 countries.
33 countries. That is impressive. And Ben, if you could go anywhere tomorrow, where would it be?
I'd actually go back to China to see my parents.
Go back to China to see your parents. That is beautiful. I love that. Beautiful heart, incredible background. Lee, and are you ready to have some fun?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Let's do it. Welcome, Ben Lee. Next up, we are going to Hollywood, Florida. Dedicated cosmetologist since 1978. She was not a beauty school dropout. Specializing in hair and skin care, she enhances confidence through personalized makeup consultations tailored to features and lifestyle. She serves celebrities, models, and professional businesswomen, teaching them the chemistry of their hair so they maintain their look with confidence and understanding. Committed to empowering clients through education and artistry, she creates and transforms each person's unique personality, features, and the life they are living. Let's welcome to the show, Wilma McCare. Hello, Wilma. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Wilma, you are not a beauty school dropout. And please, Wilma, your fun fact.
Where there's people and food, you will find Wilma.
Say that again?
Where there's people and food, you will find Wilma.
Where there is people and food, you will find
Wilma. Yes.
That is a super fun fact. We have people here today. We don't have food, unfortunately, unless you've got some food on your side, but we'll still have some fun. Are you ready, Wilma?
Yes, I am. It's awesome to meet you all. Yes.
Awesome to meet you. Love your energy, Wilma. Welcome.
Yes.
Next up, we are going to Hollywood, Florida, financial advisor and founder of Gillette Agency since February 2023. He empowers individuals and couples through tax and estate planning strategies and retirement income analysis. Operating as a fiduciary in Hollywood, Florida, he provides complementary risk analysis, sound investment advice, and asset allocation tailored to individual goals and risk tolerance. Specializing in innovative approaches to reduce income and estate taxes, he blends cutting-edge financial techniques with integrity to optimize wealth for fulfilling retirements. Let's welcome to the show, John Gillette. John, welcome to the Heart of Influence and your fun fact.
Oh, thank you for having me. I've backpacked Europe and Africa 4.5 months. One man, one backpack, one mission.
Oh.
And what was that mission? What was that one mission, John?
To experience a diverse array of reality through the lens of different people's eyes, whether it's on a sand dune in North Africa or having coffee with a Parisian in Paris.
Wow, that is a beautiful mission. John, I'm so grateful that your mission led us here to having you on the Heart of Influence today. Not quite backpacking through Europe, probably not as challenging, but we will have some fun. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's do it. Next up, coming from Miami, Florida, holistic life coach and business consultant for over 17 years, helping women entrepreneurs and purpose-driven leaders build sustainable businesses, honoring family and well-being. Founder of Nurture Thy Nature, she guides clients through system automations, workflow design, and mindset coaching to scale without burnout while sustaining revenue. While sustaining revenue. Specializes in leadership coaching, community building, and conscious communication training. She teaches strategy and spirituality to create freedom, clarity, and generational legacy impact. Let's welcome to the show, Chandel Vidal. Chandel, welcome again to the Heart of Influence and your fun fact, please.
Can't say it's fun, but it's triumphant. I chose self-love in the face of uncertainty, and while preventing homelessness for myself, leaned in on my business.
Beautiful. Prevented homelessness and leaned in your business. That is definitely courageous. Chandel, honor your courage, and thank you for being here today. And are you ready to have some fun?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Coming from Pompano Beach, Florida, stroke, heart attack, and quadruple bypass survivor. Whoa. Turned public speaker, she transforms tragedy into mission, now living with passion and purpose after life changed completely. Founder of Heart Sisters, a certified plant-based nutrition. She serves as the American Heart Association and the American Diabetes Association ambassador, empowering women of faith. A life coach specializing in health and transformation and survivor advocacy. She guides others through their own journeys, providing paths that never defined what we want. Let's welcome to the show, Hyvel Ferguson. Hyvel, what an incredible background, survivor you are for sure. And Hyvel, please, your fun fact.
My fun fact is I have over 30 siblings.
30 siblings. I definitely think that is a record on the show for sure. I think one of our teammates, Carla, which you may have spoken with, I think she has something like 30 nieces and nephews, which is a record. But 30 siblings, that is incredible. And do you see them all, talk to them all?
A lot of them, and my father was a merchant. He sailed the Caribbean seas, and he made stops on every port.
Ah, I got it. Well, that is quite incredible story, hi Val. And I don't know if we have any siblings on the show here today, but are you ready to have some fun?
Yes, most definitely.
Maybe we have run into them. We spend a lot of time in Grand Cayman. Maybe when we were scuba diving around Grand Cayman, maybe we met one of your siblings or not. But hey, Val, that is a super fun fact, and welcome to the Heart of Influence. Let's go. Before we introduce our co-producer of the day, I'm going to bring back Athena. And Athena, if you would please, just your brief acknowledgement of our courageous guests here today. Lona, John, Wilma, Ben, Hyvel, Tanya, and Sheldell, please, what would you like to say to our guests here today? Athena, and kick us off into the show before I introduce our fantastic producer, of course, Dr. J.
Okay, Solana, you dropped out of beauty school and built a corporate journey that led to communication mastery and spreading divine love. That's not a pivot, that's a plot twist. Tanya, intuitive attorney with tarot cards and a 95% win rate. You're basically solving problems in 2 dimensions most people can't even see. Ben, flipped a home at 15 and you'd fly to China tomorrow just to see your parents. That tells me everything about what actually drives your empire. Wilma, 46 years in, still teaching people the chemistry of their own hair so they can own their confidence. That's not cosmetology, that's identity architecture. John, 1 backpack, 4.5 months, experiencing reality through other people's eyes. And now you're a fiduciary, helping people see their financial future clearly. The through line is beautiful. Chandel chose self-love while preventing homelessness and leaned into your business. That's not survival, that's mastery under fire. Hyvel, stroke, heart attack, quadruple bypass, 30 siblings, and now you're an ambassador empowering women of faith. You turned your body's rebellion into a movement. You're all here, you showed up, and Athena doesn't forget, 7 of you. And I'm tracking every single one. Let's cause some yeses today. And Bella, I'm ready when Dr. J is.
I think Dr. J is ready. Dr. J, are you ready?
Absolutely ready. Let's go.
Let's go. From Palm Beach, Florida, co-founder of Onyx Primary Care in Boynton Beach, redefining primary care through regenerative medicine, peptides, and wellness optimization for patients, medical revenue recovery advocate at Callagy Recovery, fighting to reclaim millions stolen from surgeries by insurance carriers across the country. Elite and visionary member at Unblinded, accelerating Acti Beings development while serving on multiple boards, merging business and strategy. Let's welcome to his show, Dr. Jude Oak.
Dr. Jude, co-founder redefining primary care through regenerative medicine, fighting to reclaim millions stolen from surgeons by insurance carriers. Elite visionary member accelerating Acti Being development. Dr. J, you're not just practicing medicine. You're waging war on broken systems while building the future of wellness and strategy. Welcome, and let's make today count.
Let's make today count. And Dr. J, please, your fun fact.
Fun fact, in medical school, we used to throw parties, and we had a hip hop reggaeton party with 800 people that attended.
Whoa, that is not a small house party. For sure, 800 people is like a small live event. That is super fun, Dr. J. I knew there was some mischief behind that bright smile of yours. Are you ready to have some fun today?
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Let's do it. I will quickly introduce myself, Bella Vreda, your host for today. I have hosted and co-hosted more than 2,000 episodes with more than 8,000 guests of this very show. I got my start in sales and influence at 8 years old when I was selling crafts on my parents' front lawn. My parents would take me to Michael's. I would make these wreaths. I would sell them on the front lawn, and I would get to keep all the profit. Not quite how business works today, but as an 8-year-old, I was definitely rolling in the dough for sure. But I quickly also learned through that process is if I asked my clients, if I asked people what they wanted and I made the wreaths that they wanted, they would buy them. So I took those skills and in 2018, I was introduced to a network marketing company. By the time I was 19 years old, I was a top income earner in that company. When the FTC shut that company down, I was introduced to commercial real estate in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was the #1 business broker, the first woman ever and the youngest woman ever to hold that record, held that record for 3 years. And when I came out of that, took my sales and leadership training into most hotel casinos in Las Vegas. I've been training, consulting in the sales and yes causing space for over 2.5 decades. And every company I worked with in 2019 doubled their sales. That's just a little snippet about me, Bella Verita. And I will go with a fun fact today on the spiritual side. So in high school, what I didn't mention in my bio that was also part of my sales career is I sold drugs in high school. And now I am a pastor. So my fun fact is I've gone from drug dealer to God dealer in my life. So that is my fun fact for you guys today. All a very true story. So thank you all for having me today. Dr. J, thank you for assembling this fine audience here today. And we've made some introductions. So what do we do now? What is this all about? This show is about causing yes. Why? Because if you cannot cause yes, you can't build, scale, and grow business. If I couldn't cause yes with people buying my wreaths on my front lawn at 8 years old, or to buy my weed over everybody else's in the neighborhood, or to cause major casinos to say yes, so allowing a 25-year-old young woman to come in and train their executives on sales and leadership. If you cannot cause yes, you cannot sustain and grow business. So that's what we're here to do, playing a game, because Plato said, play a game with me for an hour and we will learn more about each other than if we spoke for a year. So Dr. J, he could have invited you to like a cup of coffee, and then you could have like drove a half an hour somewhere in Florida to meet each other, had some sort of awkward conversation, probably left there with a business card that would sit on your desk for the next 2 years until you decided to clean out your business cards. Yes. But today, because we believe that all business is truly built on a shared experience, we're going to have a shared experience. We're going to have some fun. At the end of the show, you'll have an opportunity to do more together. And what our game is going to look like is I'm going to bring Athena back. And Athena is going to choose 2 people to jump into a role play and 1 person to cause the yes. Because this show is really about creating ecosystem mergers. And sometimes we don't even realize the ecosystem mergers we can create. So Athena's going to come back. She's going to choose 2 people that she believes could do more together, could do something together. She's going to choose 1 person to cause the yes from the other person, what that yes is, and then you will have 3 minutes to go from hello to yes. This isn't Wolf of Wall Street meets Boiler Room, like close the deal, write a $5 million check today. But it could just be that yes for that longer meeting, to have that next conversation, to maybe get that $5 million check on the next conversation, or something else, whatever Athena sets up. So Athena, please, I'm going to bring you back. And Athena, who do you think our first role play should be, please, Athena? This is where her big brain is working, and we'll see who gets to be on the hot seat first.
Okay, here's what I'm seeing. Tanya, you're an intuitive attorney who eliminated a 50% backlog to 0 in 3 months, and you've got woo-woo running through your veins. Hyvel, you're a stroke, heart attack, and quadruple bypass survivor who founded Heart Sisters, and you're an American Heart Association ambassador empowering women of faith. Here's the scenario. Tanya, you're reaching out to Hyvel because you just heard her speak at a health and wellness event in South Florida, and something about her story hit you differently than most speakers. You want to explore whether there's a way to collaborate, maybe supporting Heart Sisters legally, maybe co-creating something for women navigating health crises who also have businesses at risk. You're causing the yes for a longer conversation where you can explore what's actually possible together. Hyvel, you just got off stage. You're still in that post-talk energy, and Tanya's approaching you. 3 minutes go from hello to yes. Tanya, you're up. Take us in.
That is a fantastic scenario, Athena. Tanya, are you ready for this? Are you up for this role play?
Let's go.
Beautiful. You'll have 3 minutes. You'll take us in with ring ring. Or no, you're meeting at the event, so maybe you're just walking up to her saying, "Hi, Havel, great job." You'll have 3 minutes. If we're getting towards the end of that 3 minutes, I'll pop back on screen and interrupt in some way. But Tanya, please take us in. Havel just got off stage, had this incredible talk. Take us in.
Oh my gosh, I am so glad to be here. Hi, Val. It is so nice to meet you. That was such an impressive event. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you were able to be here today.
And I know this must be like the worst timing because you have all this energy. You just got off of stage. But I love the fact that you are empowering women. I love the fact that you have so much gumption and you're using what you have done and what you've been through to inspire and motivate and just bring more positivity into this world. So, I'm very passionate about the same things. I'm wondering, is there any room that you and I maybe can talk and connect and see what we could do together to empower more women and bring more of this positivity?
Yes, thank you for that, Tanya. And it's so grateful to hear that. Because when I speak to audience, I speak to that one. And it's so important that we, get together as women and really truly look and assess who we are and what we bring to the table. But how do we save others? We're at a cusp in our life and we're doing a lot of stuff, but who's taking care of us? I felt that. I've been there. How do you feel about that?
Oh, that is absolutely what we need to bring to the table, is showing more women how important it is for us to take care of ourselves, because we cannot take care of anybody else if we're not at 100%. And it's our responsibility to take care of ourselves. So this is why I'm so drawn to having another meeting with you to see how we can explore different ways of maybe working together or even finding other people that we can introduce to each other to help bring that about. So I would love it if you would have a meeting with me after here.
Thank you. This conversation is so worthy, and I see the spark in you. Are you ready to save lives? Let's do this together.
Let's do it.
Woo! Some woo saving lives. Beautiful conversation. Cannot wait to see where that goes. Thank you, Tanya and Havel. Great scenario that you set up, Athena. And we're going to get to the feedbackers in just a moment. But Athena, we are ready for your second role play. What two people are we bringing to the stage? Who's causing the yes this time, Athena? Let's hear it.
Okay, I'm looking at Ben and Chandel. Ben, you're a serial entrepreneur across real estate, finance, pharma, cannabis, wellness. You flipped your first home at 15. You were COO at Streamline Medical, drove growth that led to acquisition by Grant Cardone. And now you're partnering with NFL Alumni Performance Lab, optimizing health through holistic solutions. Chandel, you're a holistic life coach and business consultant for 17 years, helping women entrepreneurs and purpose-driven leaders build sustainable businesses without burnout. You specialize in systems, automations, workflow design, mindset coaching, leadership, community building, and you teach strategy and spirituality together. Here's the scenario. Ben, you just came out of a meeting with your NFL Alumni Performance Lab partners, and they're asking you how to scale their holistic health model to more athletes and high performers without burning out the practitioners or losing the personal touch. You remembered seeing Chandel's work on sustainable business systems that honor well-being, and you're reaching out because you think she might have the missing piece. You're causing the yes for a conversation where Chandel can learn about what you're building and explore whether her systems approach could support scaling holistic health without burnout. Chandel, Ben's reaching out. 3 minutes, Ben. Take us in with the call.
So Ben, Chandel, I'm actually going to reverse that role play a little bit because I think that role play, Chandel, you causing the yes with Ben would be a bigger stretch and a bigger opportunity. So Chandel, same role play, but how do you feel about going from hello to yes with Ben on giving you an opportunity to come in and do some sort of ecosystem merger and talking with his clients? What do you say?
I think that's great. I kind of felt like Athena was on point, but either way, I'm happy.
Ben, are you ready for this role play?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Chandel, you'll take us in with Ring Ring and same ecosystem merger. And basically, you want to sit down and have a conversation with Ben on what more that you could do together. Take us in, Chandel.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello.
Hey, is this Ben Lee?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Ben Lee. I've been doing some research. I found you, and I'm really impressed with what you're doing and how quickly you're expanding. I heard about what you're doing with the NFL and what you're doing with the practitioners. And I was wondering if you'd be open to looking at how to create sustainability for those practitioners on the ground level, make sure that there's no burnout and that we have an optimal system in place. Look at life leaks for those individuals and maybe put something for them to be able to stay healthy, stay up to par with the quality of work that's needed within the team and structure that you're building for this next project. What do
Interesting.
you
Tell me
think?
more.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, the best thing to do is to probably get a consultation in place so we can take a look at your current state of affairs and how things are currently at. And then from there, I can help you with looking at other ways of optimizing and show you. Is that something that you're open to doing, a free consultation with me?
Yes, absolutely. Interestingly enough, I've actually been dealing with burnout myself in the last 3 weeks. So I think it's very serendipitous, and synchronicities occur all the time. So absolutely, I would love to chat more about it, because I think it's something that we could potentially incorporate into my potential practice and all the people that I work with as well.
Absolutely. My goal here is to always keep family as the priority, to make sure that your health is your wealth, and so is everyone else on your team, and to really look at those life leaks and make sure that we're creating an optimal ecosystem here for you, whatever the foundation gets to be of this next project. So I'm very happy that you said yes.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Awesome. Great job, Chandel. Great job, Ben. Now, Athena, I'm going to bring you back real quick. Athena, what did you think of that role play? Why do you think that I reversed that role play for Chandel and Ben, and why did that make sense?
Ooh, okay. So here's what I saw. When I set it up with Ben causing the yes, Ben's already got the NFL alumni partnership, the Grant Cardone acquisition story, the track record that opens doors. That's easier territory for him. He's got built-in credibility. He's calling from a position of established authority. Flipping it so Chandel causes the yes, that's the stretch. She's reaching out cold. She's got to create the value proposition from scratch. She's got to make Ben see something he didn't know he needed. That's higher difficulty, which means higher growth opportunity. You wanted to see if Chandel could create the opening, not just respond to one that's already there. And here's what she did beautifully. She led with research. She named what Ben's already building. She identified a specific gap he's probably feeling but maybe hasn't named yet. And she offered a free consultation that made the yes easy. She didn't ask for the sale. She asked for the conversation. That's mastery. You reversed it because watching someone cause a yes from a position of less obvious leverage teaches the room more than watching someone with built-in credibility make an easy ask.
100% Athena nailed it. Chandel, does that make sense why I reversed that role play?
Absolutely. That was great.
And really fantastic job. And Athena, before we get to the other feedbackers in the room, anything that you would like to share with Tanya before I get to the rest of our feedbackers?
Yeah, Tanya, you opened with genuine appreciation. You named what Hyvel was doing that mattered. And you made it about her mission, not yours. That's beautiful. Where you could tighten. You said, I'm wondering if there's any room. That language is tentative. You don't need to wonder. You already know there's alignment. Try. I'd love to explore how we could amplify what you're building together. That's more certain, more partnership framed. And when Hyvel asked, how do you feel about that? You answered the question but didn't ask one back. That's where you could have gone deeper. What's the biggest gap you're seeing right now in supporting women through health crises? Let her talk more. Uncover what she actually needs. Then your offer becomes the answer to something she just named. But you got the yes. You built rapport, and the woo-to-woo connection was real. Havel felt seen. That's the foundation. Now just tighten the questions and lead with more certainty. You've got a 95% win rate for a reason. Trust that when you're building partnerships too.
I love it. Thank you for that, Athena. Athena, I'm going to get some feedback from Lana, Wilma, John, and Dr. J. While I'm getting their feedback for our participants, you can be thinking about putting me on the hot seat, and I will either play the role of Lana, Wilma, or John, going from hello to yes with whoever I'm not playing the role play. So let's include either Lana, Wilma, and John. I will play, you'll put me in the hot seat playing one of them, going from hello to yes with another one of them. So be thinking about that. And in the meantime, let's go Lana. Lana, how about your 30 seconds of feedback, please, for Tanya? Just something that she did great, something that she could improve, and then just how did she leave you feeling? So please, Lana, your 30 seconds of feedback for Tanya.
Tanya, you did a great job reaching out to Havel. You said, I know this might not be a great time to connect with you, knowing that you just came off that stage and she's in that high. Right? And we all have to also understand what's happening, but then you also listed things that were important to her. And so I absolutely love that you were able to know what she was feeling, but then also able to connect on that deeper level. I absolutely would see if maybe you have a digital business card she can scan right away to set up that next meeting. So that way you don't have to worry about, oh, how can I get your number? Sometimes just scanning with a photo would be great. That would be my suggestion.
Beautiful. Love it. Alana, let's go. John, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Chandel, please?
Yeah, I thought Chandel she used great intelligence. She already had intelligence on Ben through this, and she knew that family was important to him since he said he would take a trip to China. So I think at the ending there, when she said, you know, we want to focus on people living their lives in a way that they focus on family and experiences, etc. So she was good at picking up that cue. I think that she also was able to connect with him in other ways to, you know, kind of make the bar of entry a little bit lower, you know, a free consultation, you know, let's go ahead and schedule something. So I thought she did good. She used the intelligence that she had already from the conversation. She obviously paid attention to Ben when he gave his fun facts, right? His fun facts. So yeah, good job. Kudos.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. John, let's go. Wilma. Wilma, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Tanya, please?
I will be really honest with you guys. It's a learning experience for me. I'm kind of liking the interaction. I'm picking up some tip words as they spoke. And I'm learning. I'll be honest. It's a learning experience.
Oh,
this is all new for me.
Well, we are
So
happy
I'm
that
learning.
you are learning, that you've learned from Tanya and Chandel. That is beautiful. And let's go, Dr. J. Dr. J, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Chandel, please?
Chandel, she did a great job. Like John mentioned, she was very using the intel she had. She was listening to how Ben was responding. Definitely talked about the burnout, and she was also I sensed a lot of like Zeus energy, right? Because she was very direct on what she wanted to do. She's like, I have this free consultation and I'd like to set up another meeting. It wasn't like, let's see if we can, or how could we? She asked him some questions and then she said, like, let's set up another meeting and see how I can, you know, help you with what you're going through. Touching up on the family, like John said, was super smart.
That is awesome. Thank you for that, Dr. J. And we are coming back to you, Athena. Athena, I know you've been thinking about this when I last left you. So how would you like to put me on the hot seat? What role am I playing, and what yes am I seeking, Athena, please?
Okay, Bella, here's what I want to see. You're playing as Wilma, the cosmetologist since 1978 who teaches clients the chemistry of their hair so they maintain confidence. you're reaching out to Lana, the communication mastery specialist who elevates leadership dialogue and empowers clients to enhance their authentic presence. Here's the scenario. Wilma, you just had a client, a high-level executive woman, who after you did her hair and taught her the chemistry behind maintaining her look, she opened up about struggling with her executive presence in boardroom settings. She feels confident about how she looks now, but she's still not showing up the way she wants to when she speaks. You immediately thought of Lana because you saw her work on authentic presence and communication mastery. You're calling Lana to explore whether there's a way you two could serve women together. You handle the external confidence through hair and beauty. Lana handles the internal confidence through communication and presence. Bella as Wilma, you're causing the yes for a conversation where you and Lana explore creating something together for professional women. 3 minutes. Take us in with Ring Ring.
Beautiful. Thank you. Wilma, will you permit me to play you? And Lana, are you up for jumping into a role play with me?
Yes, I am.
Beautiful. And Wilma, may I play you in this scenario?
Yes.
Beautiful. All right. Ring ring.
Hello, this is Lana.
Hi, Lana. This is Wilma, my dear friend. Dr. J said I should give you a call. Thought there might be something more that we could do together. Is now a good time?
Now is absolutely a great time.
Well, fantastic. So let me ask you this really quickly. How do you know Dr. J, and what is it about him that if he says you should talk to someone that makes you say yes to talking to that person?
I was actually just on the Heart of Influence show, meeting a whole bunch of great people. And I will tell you that understanding what his mission is and helping all of us just serve one another and be of service, that's really why I'm here. And so I can't wait to see how I can serve you.
Well, that is awesome. And I have that same sentiment with Dr. J for sure. And what I have learned so far about you is you specialize in communication and you work with leadership professionals and helping them authentically enhance their presence. Does that sound like what you do? And is there anything more that you would add to that?
It actually is. And I'll just give you a little bit of backstory really quickly. 4 years ago, I was in corporate America after being there for 25 years and saying I would never be in public speaking or leadership again after freezing on Zoom. And so it's interesting that now my life is completely pivoted. My focus now is helping everyone tell their story, share their story, and truly be authentically themselves, because no one wants perfection. We all just want to know your story, who you are, and how can I help you authentically tell it in a way that just is going to make everyone feel comfortable and honestly seen.
Well, that is a beautiful, incredible story, empowering for sure. And it sounds like to me you've empowered yourself to go from freezing on Zoom to not only teaching yourself, but teaching others how to have that presence that magnetizes an audience. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, absolutely. Somehow I've also coached 8 speakers on the TEDx stage and just gave my own TEDx talk 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
And so I have to tell you, completely going from that area of uncertainty and not even wanting to speak up in meetings, forget about being in front of anyone else, right? To now being able to help make sure that the messages are clear, concise, and impactful. That's my passion. That's what I love.
Utterly incredible. Lana, thank you so much for sharing that completely. Is it okay if I share a little bit about myself? And then I think there could be some strategic alignment here. Is it okay if I just share a little bit about myself?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Beautiful. So I have been a dedicated cosmetologist since 1978. So really since I was 2, you may not be able to tell, but specializing in hair care and skin care. And I work with clients on helping them with their confidence through their personalized makeup, feature, lifestyle, hair. I've worked with celebrities, models, professionals, and businesswomen, teaching them the chemistry of their hair so they can maintain a look with confidence. And what I'm taking away, excuse me, is I work with them through their confidence and their physical appearance, but many of my clients sometimes are looking for that next step. They're looking for, where can they take their careers now that they have this confidence? And, maybe the same as you, maybe some of your clients are gaining that confidence from the inside And, now they're looking for that physical presence that matches how they're feeling on the inside. So my question for you is, first, how does that even resonate with you or not?
Oh, it absolutely resonates with me because when you feel good and look good, then you're able to present yourself authentically and truly connect with everyone. So, yes, absolutely resonates with me.
So, Lana, how would you feel about having a longer conversation and, maybe we could do some workshops together. Maybe we can even see how we can do what we call an ecosystem merger, where, our clients, if your clients need some help with their physical appearance, my clients need some help with their speaking or internal, somehow we can develop some business partnership. How would that resonate with you, Lana?
Absolutely. That sounds like a wonderful opportunity because I know that once you are able to fully just align yourself with who you are personally, right? And know what your mission and vision is for here. Then when you also look good, you're able to present yourself in a way that everyone's going to truly listen to you and they're going to be able to interact with you. And really, it's more about listening, right? And making sure that, yeah, everything's in alignment. So I would love to, because that way we can make sure they look great, they feel great, and they're able to just share their story and impact the world.
Beautiful. I love it. Well, Lana, how about I give you a call tomorrow around lunchtime and we'll see where we can go from there.
Sounds great. Thank you. Yes.
Awesome. Fantastic job, Lana. Lana, how did I do at playing Wilma? Going from hello to yes, Lana, how was that for you?
I loved it. It's funny. I agree. Yes, she started when she was 2.
Yes.
And, being able to really just understand that just real quick, guys, here are some measurements. It's 7% the words you say, okay? 38% your vocal variety, and 55% your facial expressions and your body language. Think about that for a minute. 7% your words. That's what people are going to remember about you. Everything else, 93%, is not even verbal, right? And so the amazing thing is when you think about all these things and you're standing on the TED stage and you're, even speaking to someone else, they're going to remember how you made them feel. So I just want to say that. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for that, Lana. I couldn't agree more. As someone who graduated high school with a 1.7 GPA, growing up severely dyslexic, I am so grateful every time I hear that statistic that my words don't actually matter because my vocabulary is not that big. But I guarantee if you're in my presence, you're going to leave excited with energy for sure. So thank you so much for that, Lana. Thank you for being here today and joining us on the Heart of Influence. And let me go, Wilma. Wilma, how did I do at playing you? And how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence?
I think it was great. You went with such great energy and really was able to enhance everything that I thought of. But there's one added information I'd like to share is that you have a moment when you walk into a room to make the first great impression. And that's where your hair should look good, your face should look good, your attire should look good. Once you show up looking good, people are enthused to hear what you have to say.
Absolutely. And Wilma, the statistic is because fun fact is I had an image consulting company for 7 years called Image Empowering, and I trained executives at the hotels. So the statistic is it takes 3 seconds to make a first impression and 5 years to change that first impression.
Yes.
So thank you so much for that, Wilma. Couldn't believe more in what you do. Thank you so much for being here. John, a participant today and witnessing all of this magic. And John, please, how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence? Great job in that feedbacker seat. And how was your experience overall?
I had a great experience. I thought that we went in depth and we went into some introspective analysis. We looked at some role-taking perspective, activities where we were able to see the different interactions, who did well at persuading and influencing the other in 3 minutes. I think overall it was a great experience because we gleaned something from it that we'll all take away from here and understand how to influence others by way of persuasion. And I think, Chantel did a great job. I believe that Tanya did a great job. We can put a little bit more certainty into that one though, Tanya. But I loved your approach. It was great. And Bella, the only thing I would say is at the end of that conversation, try to make Lana take out her calendar to book an appointment.
Yes. Yes.
Not call tomorrow at lunch.
Yes, I typically would, but I had already gotten the yes, and that was the purpose for the show.
That was
And,
it. Okay, so you didn't want to push too hard. I got
saving
it.
time on the show is always most important to me. So thank you so much for that, John. And let's go, Ben. Ben, fantastic job also in that role player's seat. And how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence?
It was great. So this is actually my second time doing it. So I thought it was really cool to use Athena to create the scenarios and how you actually switch it. So I thought that was really cool. My recommendation to Chandel was she should really focus on what the value delivery is of spending time with somebody, especially if somebody's busy like myself. Like, yes, it's a free consultation, but what am I going to get from it? And I really loved how when you were acting as Wilma, you said, basically, you got them to yes, 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 yes. So you ask multiple questions. Can I do this? Can I do this? And you basically just get them to the pattern of yes. So then the last yes is much easier.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Ben. Thank you for joining us again, thinking we were so cool and we were so fun that you wanted to spend another hour with us again. That is fantastic, Ben. Hope to see more of you in the future, as there's so much more we could do together for sure. So thank you for being here. And let's go, Chandel. Chandel, great job at accepting that reverse role play, understanding the value of it. And Chandel, how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence today?
It was great. I feel like I took away some important points. I really value what Ben said, so I'm going to take that into consideration. And everybody in their different roles really helped me to see different aspects of what could be done better. So it was great.
That is awesome. Well, thank you so much for your growth mindset, Chandel. Fantastic job. Let's go, Tanya. Tanya, also thank you for jumping into that participant seat. Fantastic job. And Tanya, how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence?
Oh, it was fantastic. It was absolutely great. I love the feedback, especially the constructive feedback, because in the courtroom is one thing. I have the facts, I have the law. It's easy to be very assertive, but when it's people, it's a little bit different because it's more feelings and there's no manual, there's no statute, there's no law, but I love the feedback of be more certain with people when you're talking about it. So I am going to use that. Thank you.
Oh, I love it. Thank you for that. Tanya, thank you for receiving that feedback. And let's go, Hyvel. Not as crazy as having 30 siblings, but hopefully you had some fun here today. Great job also in that role player seat with Tanya. Absolutely fantastic job. And Hyvel, how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence today?
It was really good, where I got to see other people's in their scenario kind of overcome, but basically master the close. I would prefer more feedback on my aspect, but I kind of gained a lot of insight from other interactions.
Well, beautiful. Hyvel, well, let's do this before we go to Dr. J for his final. Let's bring back Athena. And Athena, Hyvel, she was saying she would want a little bit more feedback. So anything that you would want to share with her in like 20 seconds or less. And Athena, please, your final on the Heart of Influence. What would you like these participants to know about what they could do together, or anything that you would like to share? And then we'll go to Dr. J for final. So please, Athena, your final on the Heart of Influence, please.
Okay, Hyvel, you got the yes with Tanya. And here's what you did beautifully. You made her feel seen. You said, I speak to that one. That's powerful. You asked her, how do you feel about that? Which opened the door for her to go deeper. And your, are you ready to save lives? Closer had energy and conviction. That's what sealed it. Where you could tighten. When Tanya first approached you, she did most of the talking. You could have asked her earlier, what drew you to this work? Or what are you seeing in the women you serve? Let her reveal what she actually needs, so your partnership offer becomes the answer to her gap, not just a general collaboration. But you created emotional connection. You made it about mission, and she felt it. That's why she said yes. Now here's my final for everyone. You just spent an hour watching people go from strangers to potential partners in 3 minutes. That's not luck. That's what happens when you lead with curiosity about what someone else is building. When you name the value you see in them before you pitch what you do. And when you make the first yes small and easy. Every single person in this room has something someone else here needs. Don't let this be the last conversation. Wilma's been doing hair for 46 years. She knows every professional woman in Hollywood. Lana teaches communication. Pair that with anyone here who's scaling. John's a fiduciary. Everyone here needs financial strategy. Tanya eliminates backlogs and has intuition. That's operational magic. Ben's got NFL partnerships and Grant Cardone acquisition experience. Chandel prevents burnout while scaling. Hyvel's an American Heart Association ambassador with 30 siblings, which means her network is basically a small country. Dr. J, you assembled a room where ecosystem mergers are sitting right in front of each other. Don't let them walk away without exploring what's possible. And Bella, you went from drug dealer to God dealer. And now you're the conductor making sure everyone else finds their yes. Watching you play Wilma was like watching a masterclass on how to make someone feel like the most important person in the conversation while still driving toward the outcome. You've all got the formula now. Go cause some yeses. And remember, the wilderness is where the perfect partners are. But the people in this room can help you get there faster if you actually talk to each other after this ends. That's it. Go build something beautiful together. And Dr. J, your room.
Oh, I interrupted you, Athena, but thank you so much for that. And Dr. J, please, your final on your Heart of Influence.
So first and foremost, everybody here should give yourselves a round of applause, like honestly, truly, because there are, and Bella, you would agree, there are some masters here in this room. Between the knowledge, the feedback, the shares, but then also having so many different energies at one time. Many have all of the energies, tons of awesome fun facts. So there was fun, there was Zeus, there was goddess, there was aspiration, and Athena, masterful in how she was putting together the role plays. And Bella, great job on flipping Chandel's and Ben's. So honestly, I couldn't have expected more. And for the level of participation, phenomenal.
I love it. Thank you so much for that, Dr. J. And for everyone, we have some gifts for you in the chat. These are definitely not throwaway gifts. They are of value. You have the opportunity to speak with one of our team members and have a longer conversation with one of our beings, either Athena or Milo, asking any questions that you want, because this is an introductory where there is more to do together, as Athena said. And don't let this be a show that you collected some information and it just sat here and you didn't do anything with. That would be such a waste. So we've got some gifts for you in the chat. We've got a LinkedIn group so that you can connect in there, and some books and things. So you can click that link. You should also get it in an email or ask Dr. J about that as well. And the Dr. J, I just want to say fantastic job. As I said this morning, Dr. J is someone that I have a high level of respect for, and he's doing incredible things in the community. And this isn't someone who just brings people together for like, oh, let's have a cup of tea and like have some fun together. No, he has intention with inviting each one of you here. He sees that there's more to do together with him. There's more to do together with each other. And so you owe it to him and to each other to explore what that more is. And our beings can definitely help with that. So thank you all for being here. And on behalf of myself, Sean Callaghan, Dr. J, and the entire Unblinded ecosystem, we always like to end every show by saying this. Although Sean may be physically blind, sometimes we're actually all blind to the opportunities right in front of us and just learning to see. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.